Hi guys, and welcome back to Transport Fever, where I've done a few modifications. I've messed about with some of these lines, tried to improve a few. I did say try. We are working on more though, and we have got lines making money. Right, what have I done? I've added another train onto this line, this one, mainly to try and get the rest of this silver from here. And I've also added a train on this line because now we're running short of coal. This line is running pretty well. What's that up to? That's maxed out, so we might need to find more sources. Right, and one of the big changes I had to do, this came up for demolishing, so I very quickly put a temporary line in here. You can see it's got a lot, just shipping the oil shale down to here. Is it there? No, not that one. That one. And I've noticed we are getting slowly easing into this area we haven't touched yet with this here. Right, today I just want to check what he's got for loading there. Oh, he's only got 26. He should clear all that. Yeah, he's clearing that. I had to move that depot to there. I don't know if I did that on the last episode or not. He needs more steel, which is fetching us on today's plan. Right, we're gonna get these two going if we can today. We want this going. We're going to have to modify this station and possibly this station. We're going to run a track from there down, sharing it with this other one, and split it off around about here where we can see it. Fetch him right over here. Hope them two don't clash. I have to just keep orientating myself with my map. As you can see, I was in the wrong place. So we're coming down there, splitting off. I'm going to put a station. Choose any about like that. As you can see, all the goods are in this top end. And we'll get that there. Now I'm doing it that way, which is going to be a bit awkward because we can then zoom into or across to here with a possible train, because that's supplying goods, this wants goods. Otherwise we're going to be back and forward and all the way round. This is delivering machine parts, which we want machine parts. Bricks, I think we've got coming back. One thing, oh, that goods factory's just upgraded. That's good. We want machine heating here, goods, machines. It's going to be a nightmare figuring it out. I did work it all out last night and I forgot what I worked out. And we're going to have a problem with tools. We've got tool factory there, which is why we can get that going if we could supply that, and he could supply here, and we could supply there. So we've got a lot to do, but it's going to start with this here. The money is coming in. I am just look. We've got a iron ore there. We need a coal There's a coal there. Forget that mine. We could put that coal on that train, what we were talking about, to here, and ship it all out from there somehow to here, to there, then to there, then back. But we won't get anything done. Right, let's get. Well, we've got that train from there to here to sort out. How I'm going to do it all, I don't know. Right, the first problem is check these lines. Right, he is stopping there. He is stopping now. I did. Hang on. That's the one that's the problem. We're going to have to put on here because we're going to have this coming through, and I want him onto this track. So that's one there. We've got this one going through, which is going to there, and I don't want him interfering. I think I'm going to put 4 tracks on here. I know it seems a lot, but I think it will pay off. And maybe try and move that station back a little bit. No, we can bridge that because that'll be going out. That's going to go on the other side. Right, I think it's 4 tracks of one. So let's pause the game for a minute. Now let's get rid of that train there first. I don't want him in the way. Right, now we'll get rid of this train coming in. I don't know which one he is. I did work it out last night, and I've got 3 or 4 tracks, and I've got to get the right way. And we'll move that over to there. That will make it easy access for that. And I might even put the food line here because I've got to get food onto this line as well. Some of this little lot round here has been a bit of a nightmare trying to figure out. Right, pause you. You're coming out. You're coming out from there. I'll give myself just a little bit of working space. Right, we want a through station maximum. I've got to make sure I stay connected to that. No, we don't need to, do we? We said we're going to move it eventually. And again, swapping games. Let's move it there a minute. Right, hold C. I really want him down around about there. Right, that passenger train is going straight through. Yes, I could bypass the track around him. What am I after? Trains. Track. Trains, track. You're going into that one. And then you're gonna... I'm just gonna... take me on the other side of that road so I can get a better connection. I'm not fighting the road then. Right, he's gonna go there. And just while we work on him, I'm gonna put him to there. That'll be coming out again in a minute. I've done that so we can get the game going again. Keep the money coming in. I'm going to put it on 3 speed, not the max. Right, I want to configure this station here. We want cargo buildings. I'm going to put a couple... Problem. Okay, no, it's not a problem. We take them out. And we put a cargo in. I'm hoping this works. No, it's not going to work. Okay. Well, it's not the... Oh yeah, we've got tracks going there. Okay. Well, it's not the end. It's gotta think it out. He's connected to there. We want him... connecting over the track. Yeah, if we do a... We only want a connection. Might pay us to go under. We'll find out if this is going to work. I could come up a bit higher, couldn't it? That's more... I only really need the connection. Let me just... And what's the... Mutually blocked. Okay, where are you blocked? This is what... we never set the stops on there. Yeah, he's on the wrong track. It should be easy, a quick, easy fix. There we go. And let's just check. It's the other line we want. That one. You should be on platform 2. That's right. We've got another train mutually blocked. Not if we put a... There we go. We've got all that to sort out proper. Right, we want a road. Now, see if we can do it. Yes, it looks like we might be able to do it. Don't forget, nothing will be coming under here. It's to get it from this station onto this platform. Which is why I really wanted... So he's going to have to go there. As long as he's connected to that, in case I'm using that. That I'm not worried about. He will connect to the station. I hope. Hang on. Let's make a real mess of this. So if I click on that, that's lighting all them up. I've done this that many times, I should know how it works, but let's knock them off. He's got to go there. Yeah, there he's unhighlighting, he's highlighting there. Right. So we can rotate him the other way. Gonna be a little bit awkward with that. We will be expanding this, so I'm not too worried about. Don't forget, guys, it's the C key to lock it into place to stop it rotating. Right, that should be connected to everything. We're not going to be using this. Or are we? No. I will put a connection to this road though. Sorry if I'm slow at this, I'm thinking it out as I'm doing it. I don't know how much cargo I'm going to need. Shouldn't need that much. I've used the wrong one, haven't I? I've used a passenger building. That's the one we wanted. Right, give it another go. We shouldn't need all these, but I'm going to put them in. I will expand it after. Now I need... That's the out, that's the input. Which way are you going to go here? Well, there's one way to find out. And I am going to put this in here. Even though it's not really needed. Okay, it won't come out there. I'm not too worried about that. Right, I want to get... You're going in there. Let me just put a quick, very messy connection. It's not costing us too much. We want a new line from there to there. That tells us what we need to know. I'm just going to mark this temp. We will take that out and redo it. Right, that. Telling us we got this the wrong way round. So that's going to be the... That's going to be the input. That's going to be the output. And now we find out. Let's make him... I did it. Go on, number one. Right, that is the right way. So he's coming in here. So what we can do... Configure you. Just take that one out a minute. I am going to take this bottom one out as well. And then output there. Right, so he's high speed because we're using the high speed connections. He's going to come out there. Yeah, they're going to come out that way into there. And these are going to come out of there. We'll use that one. And into there. Okay, that's that bit done. Now this, we can get rid of that line now. We don't need that, hopefully. It's done its job. So we take this line and lower anchor, upper anchor. Doesn't matter which way we do this. You're coming out. You're going to there. Right, let's make sure everything is connected up. Yeah, he's still in there. That can come out now. You don't need that one. Let's get rid of that. Let's make sure everything is connected up. You should be... Oh, you got nothing stored, that's why we might not be getting... Do you know what we could do on that? Put you on number 2. Just gives it a more... We probably won't need that many of them. How many we got on there now? I'm gonna leave... What train was coming in then? Okay, why haven't you signalled your mooch? There are no warnings, but we've got a major blockage here. Right. Now you can see... We've got a major mess. You want to come through? Which train are you? And which train are you? Okay. This one's on the wrong line. Will you reverse up? I don't know why it says no electrical path when there is one. Okay. Take you. We have got a crossover there. Did I? Just bear with me, guys, on this one. I am going to swap this one. What station are we on? Oh, okay. Okay. You want to go... You can see why I was saying about putting more on here. We are on pause. I'm just trying to... Does he need to stop there? No, he's not stopping there. Okay, the way we'll do it, take this train, modify him, we'll take one of them off and one carriage off. That's freed that train up. Okay. It should free the other train up. He's going to be waiting for this one. What are all these bunched up here for now as well? Okay, let's sort this out. That is going to be this line here. Let's make him... Yeah, he's coming down here. He wants to go to there. So, lower... No, you want to go to number 1. Right. And this one's causing the problem. Oh no, he's moving. He's moving. There's too many there because we're not getting the tools to here. I don't think that is connected. I think that's where the Yeah, he's about to downgrade. Mind you, those trains won't have helped. But he's linked to both. He's not shown linked to... Sorry about all this confusion. Well, that's showing he's got a link. Let him just run. There's one thing we could do. I don't know if that's going to make any difference. And he's coming back up on product. He's getting it here now. That's what I wanted. It could have been the trains causing it. Everything's coming to here. It's all coming together. Slowly. We've probably still got too many. In fact, we have got too many of them. 10 vehicles. I think we can get rid of 3. Can always put them back on later. So when the bricks come in, we need them. Right. They're running. So we want this train here. This train here. He's going to come through. He wants to run down this one. Okay, and this will want to run. Where are we? He wants to run down that track. And they both want. So you want to run onto that one. Yeah, you want to run like I said, I did have it all figured out in my head earlier. See if we can do it this way. You're gonna run let's just run these straight out a minute here. Right, we'll take the cherries. Coffee, sorry. So he comes in on this line. He swaps to this line here. And he wants the outside edge. So he wants to go let's get that train out of the way a minute. It'll come apparent what I'm trying to do in a minute. Right, that one's okay. I just want this one out of the way. I'm gonna take these lines out here. We've got a train coming in. So you're going there. You're calling there. So he'll switch. Let's get him out of there, because then they only get problems in there. Right, let's pause him there before that other train comes in. Right, so Cherries is going to have to go on this line down here. Let's take all this out. Let's redo it all. We might, where are my tracks? So you are going to go into that one. Right, he's running into there, which means he will run down this track, which is what we want. That is what I was thinking of doing. Hang on. Yeah, no. Let's do it one stage at a time. That's the cherries from there. And he's going to go all the way. Exchange here. Down to here. Right, that's that one. Where am I? Right, this one here is going to be now. I've got one line going right through. This is there. This is what I was doing. I've got one line going straight through. He is going straight through, and I don't know where he was going now. He was going down to here. Was he? Anchor slag. Yeah, he's getting the slag from there. Okay. So we add a that's what I was going to do with him. Yeah, I'm with it now. Like I said, I went through this last night, and by the morning you forget what you've said. Cargo platforms. I think. High speed tracks, we'll put 2 in. And I better put a platform. I'm not sure if I'm going to need it. We No, we have used cargo. Right, the coal train, which should be that one. He's starting there. Going there and going back there, so he is okay. It's this through train. So I'm going to take this road out. And it's this track we're working on. Okay, so he is now going to go into this one. Do it the other way. From there, he's going to go into there. I might put another... I don't think we'll have to put another track on. Right, and then he's going to run through into that one. This train is going to be modified here. Take him back because I'm going to fetch him back in. Sorry about all the messing, guys. It's yeah, you're done. You're going. Put these in to make sure. You know what I always say, if I don't put these in, I will get a problem and get bit in the ass, as I like to say. Right. We don't need to bother with that one. That is passenger. We can take them bit out for a minute. Right, have you... I've come into the wrong one. No, I haven't. That is blocked off. We're not using that one for going out. Oh, it's... I'll do the signals in a minute. And the last one is going to be him going into there. Because he's the one that's going to run right through. Right, and this train is the one that connects up to this track. That should be right. Yeah, you'll see it when it runs. Right. Let's put some signals in. I'll do these all manually. We better put them here just to make sure. We don't really need them for that short space, but we have stuff in the station. And you're definitely going to need signals joining that track. I might extend that a bit further. Right, the error. Right. Manage line. You are now going here onto this line here. Yeah, that's so. It looks like it's number 4. And here, we're going to have to go back and redo that one. You're going on to number 3. And you're going all the way back there. Then you're coming back. You need to be... Yeah, that's okay. That's one done. Line 3. You were going into here and you're on this track, which is number 5. Okay, and then the coal one. You start there. You are now coming into this track, which is 5. I could use 6. That is all of them done. Let's get it going. We've got to do this, redo this road. Nearly missed that road. I've still seen that vehicle move. He wants to come up. He's my favourite bridge. He's my favourite bridge. Just try and get him to... There we go. Right. To see how that runs. After we had... I'll sort that train that had a blockage on him. A full episode just doing that, guys. And we haven't even... started on... this. Know that. So this one, we could have a train running just them two to here and swapping them. The plan is a train from here. No, it has got to be a full train. From here, he's going to come through there, take this route here. Down here, we've got to watch we don't clash with that train. Down here, we're going to branch off somewhere here where we can see it nice and easy. Over this line here. And down to here. And I think we will continue that on the next episode because we're about an hour in. And we've got a lot of work. Where are we? The cherry. We might have to just divert that road. We're going to pick the coffee. Cherry's coffee. We'll have to we'll put that station in now before we go. He's going to come down this same line. No, we've got a problem. Good job I was talking through it. Now, he's going to come from there to here. Then he wants to continue the goods. This is why I've hesitated. I might... Do you know what? It's not far to run. He's going to come down this track here. All the way down here. So let me just check that vehicle a minute. We could put another one on. Because you're going to come to here, swap the goods over onto the other train and into here. Then we're going to transport that back to here. Yeah. No, it's not there. Here. So we'll be coming back along the route. We might put a separate train on for this. And have him pick up other stuff. We can't. We haven't built a connection through on this. Because he stops here. And we've got the one going through. And then we've got this one going through. So he's going to have to change his goods there. We will be wanting, whatever we do, another junction on here. I hope I can get it through that bridge. Do you know, I am tempted to put it on a separate line. Then it's just coming straight out of here. And into there. I think this one might make more sense. It's a bit awkward to see there. Let's just run the line a minute. What are you colliding with? Bridge pillar. Right. Let's do it the other way. What? Oh, it's that. Sometimes okay. Pause the game. Just so I can see underneath there easier. Now will you go that way? That's one way to do it. This has been a bit of a nightmare doing, but yeah, we might carry that train on. We'll have to look. We might have to add another train onto that line. Let's get the game going. I'm going to end it there, folks. We've got to run a road from here to here into this station. So you may have to move that road. We've got this one here to build. Well, run the line off this main line. No, we can run one line through the station and have it diverted into the station. This will be taking a full train, maybe two. And he's going to run all the way, non-stop, all the way to our refinery here. Swing him round here, because we've got all this here and we want to try and hook up to over there. He won't be running there, but the two stations. So it's a question of how far out we can get. Which I think is about here. Yeah, then we've got to run a line. We've got to try and get that going. Because then we want to get that going. And if we have a station here, we can run. Where was he? Here. Oh dear. We haven't got any lines going that way. Let's do one thing at a time. I'm going to end the episode here. I hope you enjoyed that. It was a little bit of fun because we got one line picking up from here and going through this station. Another line going through there and stop it. Oh, it's... Yeah, and then... Yeah, we've got the coal line stopping here because he's picking up here. So he was dropping off his slag. The slag line was coming through here. We've got to sort the bricks out. Stopping here, dropping bricks, which we get in there. And then he's continuing there to pick up there. We've got the other line coming through. He's now going to a different place. And I don't want any... How is that? He's making money. And let's just have a look at the... How's he doing? Okay. And then on the way back, we will be... Where are we? Where are we? Waste sand is going to come back. We're going to have to stop here with the waste sand. Or here. And you can pick the waste sand up with the slag. Yeah, that... I'll probably have to refresh myself when we come to do it. Yeah, it takes sand and slag. We've got quite a bit of room to spare. And I need to check. He needs more on there anyway. Okay, folks, I will see you on the next episode. Bit of a nightmare, that one. I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. That means a lot. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.